Hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. Welcome to my third league match of the season, this time with Kazumaru. We immediately have a triple landscaper. A little bit of trashing. $4 the top deck discard. Okay. There's drawn village and buy, trashing and attack. So I guess we're just building. I guess the question is whether you go for more. You probably have some goals to probably envoy more than watchtower. Not sure what the opening is though. If I had the 3-4, I would maybe try for Doctor. I guess you could activate Forest Dwellers and hope you draw more coppers. Sort of a it's not like the greatest use of Forest Dwellers of all time. And I only found one estate, so that's not ideal. Well, that didn't work at all. That was quite bad. And maybe it was just stupid, period. I don't know. I mean, 3-4 if you get a triple trash. That seems great. I'm gonna be so sad when they discard two. Okay, they have the same. They still may get to. They're doing the same thing as me. I don't know. I guess I could wait. And do it next turn. It's just whatever I buy then has this risk of. Right. Great. Great. Ugh. I couldn't name copper because there was a chance it actually put me below silver. It was a very not good draw though. I guess they didn't find it. I mean, I found the doctor, and that part was quite good. Could probably name copper here and get two trashes. Surely you just buy a silver. Wow, I really don't like that. Oh my god, these are not good. Can you do? This doctor stuff. Ugh. I mean, I could have named a state, of course. That's the main thing I could have done. I don't get that, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to name that. This is literally silver copper skull, so the doctor's useless. I need to buy I'll probably ferry hostelry and buy swap next turn. Surely you just buy swap actually, but fine with me if they want to do this. I'm gonna get hit with deluded or envious. Oh, nice. This could have been really nice, but we didn't get there. That's okay. I guess they'll buy pilgrimage. I could try to trash a copper. The doctor draws have been not great. Envious is actually pretty brutal too. My boons or my hexes have been much better. I don't really love the vassal. Obviously, this isn't great for me, but I only draw one card of the next hand. Seeing they have the horse, they can at least get to swap here. I don't know, maybe they don't have it. Unfortunately, I think they're probably now ahead. It's all been rather annoying. You have to buy a swap. I mean, you might as well buy a hostelry. I don't get it. I don't know what you're waiting for here. What I'm gonna draw with my hostelry is the estate. Pilgrimage seems so bad. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled by that purchase. I don't like that at all. Okay. That's okay. What's down here? It's just like doctor and another horse. It's not another horse. Oh, it's a hostelry. Well, that was bad. Well, that did nothing. Hmm. I messed that up though. I burned a horse for no reason. Oh well. I wonder if I had a good good like watchtower trick to do. We'll have to be on the lookout for that here. I have the watchtower in hand, I believe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Couple of I mean, that drawing of the history doctor was pretty bad last time. I mean, I guess to be fair, having a doctor on top wasn't particularly good, but it wasn't that bad either. I don't think Gatekeeper is the play. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't really get the Gatekeeper, but I guess it prevents you. It doesn't even really prevent that. I mean, I guess it's minus card kind of on the swap stuff. Which isn't nothing. I wonder if they buy pilgrimage. I mean, it's kind of, you don't get a huge amount. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty lost here unless Kazumaru messes up a 3 pile. I don't know. This is a kind of a tricky board. I do think there's got to be some better things to do than what I did. I was certainly a little bit sad about several of the hands, but the way it goes. Did I skip on a... I probably like... I don't remember. When did I first ferry the hostelry's turn 7? On a hostelry. Alright, what they get? They buy a vassal, alright. We at least found the envoy. This is kind of an ideal envoy, honestly. I also don't know how swap... guess I don't know exactly how swap interacts with any of this, so I guess we can find out. Well, I don't have a swap now, which is unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't have played that hostelry. What? I'm so confused. Oh yeah, I don't even... This doesn't even work. Or not the way I want it to. What happens if I top deck it? This is stupid. There was actually probably a sequence to make it work. But I sure didn't do it. Oh, whatever. I sure didn't do it. Like, I think maybe I could have kept the hostelry back. I'm not sure, though, because I think I probably had used... Well, I still had the student hand, right? So I must have had a card loose somewhere. I believe? Why are we getting all these 3 landscape things? I don't wanna do it. This is like... Probably silver sacrifice. Yeah, because I think I could have done it with the watchtower, but I mean, I still probably lose, frankly. Maybe I should have done the gatekeeper. I could have on my turn. Gotten one fewer swap and done gatekeeper instead. Not crazy. I think you can get around it some, but I guess you maybe go sewer sacrifice. I mean, you can also. I don't really like the underling. You can also, get lucky and draw your. Or draw play sewers before your. Buy sewers before your. Though your sacrifice has, I guess, increased chances of missing. I really don't super love the underling. I guess it just takes 2 plays to curse, which doesn't seem terrible, but also doesn't seem super great. Kazu is all in on the underlanes. Maybe I'll get snowballed. I don't know. You can do I want to find the curses? I guess the real question is, do I want to find the curses in that manner? This is pretty sad. Or underlings. Loves the underlings. This draw was not good. We really needed like double 5 here, which maybe is too much to ask. Wow, they really are all in on those. You have to buy money at some point. I guess you're gonna animal fare. Yeah, I can believe that. I guess I can believe it. Well, I guess if you hit 5, you're fine anyways by Merchant Guild. I really wanted to come on, just draw a stinking draw a witch's hut. I'm so sad. We bottom deck witch's hut. Everything's sad. Is there an animal fair? Yeah. Probably buy a coin. Excuse me. I don't even get to give them one curse because I bottom deck this thing, so I'll have the rest of them by next turn, which is cool. Which is really cool. One of those things which I would say is very cool. I'm really thrilled about it. So we can pick up a curse. Heck, we can pick up many curses. It'll be our privilege. our honor. Well, I don't think we're gonna win this one. We only have 8 curses. I could have gone coin chariot race or something. Not that chariot race makes any sense for me. I don't know, for Kazu, they're overdrawn a little bit, right? You could go like chariot race merchant. Well, I guess you need action. You could anyway. I guess you'd probably go Mountain Village Merchant Guild in that case then. That should work fine. Yep. You're not gonna buy a copper. Come on. So sad. Well, we could do double trash. Whether we think playing the coin is more important here. Oh no, we can't even do that. Okay. Well, let's not do that then. Does Kazu have to keep clicking for Circle of Witches? They did stop, I guess. That's good. They probably need to add a Witch's Hut here then. Well, they don't have... Okay, they're doing sewage tricks to clear out another copper. You could go like coin Witch's Hut. Well, I guess that doesn't leave you enough actions. I could have bought... I may be able to do an animal fair thing at some point. I don't know. Oh, I don't really like the double chariot race. Guess we just take all of this stuff and then... This is a terrifying, somewhat terrifying... Well, no, we're drawing so much of this. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay. We gotta just buy another Witch's Hut, I guess. It would be cool to have... enough... Well, that's a lot of money. Like, you didn't even have to add more payload here. You could just use all the buys. They bought a ruined village last time? Or when did they buy the ruined village? Did they just buy it now? No, they must have bought it at some point. This is like so clearly like fancy play, the ruined village buy, but whatever. You might as well just buy witches' huts, like 2 witches' huts. Or witches' hut mountain village or whatever. Or witches' hut coin, I don't know. 2 mountain villages fine, but there's like no reason not to add. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 stop cards now. Well, you always had 5 stop cards, I guess. They just got lucky there. Okay, I was gonna say it, but well, this isn't good. Cool. I mean, this is the problem with the witches at Mountain Village stuff, of course. Did I even play the coin? I didn't even play the other coin. It just doesn't work. Not that it ever worked. And also, I trigger on the chariot race. What are the deals with the not just clicking the cantrip? You know, I don't know. You have a witch's hut you can also set up. This was pretty unfortunate. They can top bottom deck 2 animal fairs. Do you have to? Oh yeah. And this one's super over too. Of course, but all right. We don't have to sit through all this, or rather make everyone else sit through all that. All right. Is this like on required? I don't have anything set up. We just keep rolling it. All allies. After playing a liaison, if you have 5 or more. Is importer the only liaison? So importer just has a little bit of importer just has extra money attached to it. That's fun. That's funny. There's not a lot. You can't gain the draw cards with importer really, because it's not like Menagerie is gonna activate here. You can gain the villages and buy the hunting grounds. But it's not like immediately obvious. Just how much you get off of all that. And we could buy an importer here. It could just be a market square. The importers don't gain. Buys an acting troop off rip, which seems a little weird to me. To be honest, maybe it's okay. There was a world. No, there wasn't. I take that back. As a fool, I don't know. Fool doesn't super interest me. I mean, I could follow, I guess, and we could just have a fun time doing Boone stuff. Acting troop opening is so incredibly bizarre to me that I simply do not understand it. Keep. Hopefully we get to 6, though we could miss it pretty easily. I don't know, will a menagerie ever activate? I really love the merchant ship. Oh my gosh. I'm dying here to buy hunting grounds. Just dying. They probably have Jack. If they have Jack, I'm gonna cry. They can't even have Jack. You can just take. I mean, there's some potential upsides to drawing on here, but at least they didn't draw Jack there. That's nice. Will Wisp stands, whatever. It's fine, but not a huge deal. I mean, if it stays on top, it would be nice. Or in the top 2, rather. They're gonna go Citadel, Market Square. Fortunately, they still don't have the hunting grounds. I didn't even know, like, someone who is going pretty hard on provinces could have quite a few by now, to be honest. Oh, they played twice. I don't know if that's friendly for them or not. Guess it's okay. Well, okay. Yeah. All right. There's that. If we don't find hunting grounds here, we're being I hate the second merchant ship. Can't wait till we don't find. What sees the most cards? I mean, I guess if there's a. I'm so mad. This is just 2 hunting grounds. And I don't get 8. What do I have here right now? 14. You just buy province now, don't you? Like, we probably should have been doing that just like a long time ago. I'm not gonna trigger. So right now we have 8, 9. I can't wait to lose this because they draw their hunting grounds at the top of their decks and I draw mine at the bottom. That'll be really cool. They probably have double province. I mean, this is so many cards. Yeah. And I'm gonna end up. I bet I end up with like. Well, that's pretty unlikely, but I'm gonna end up with like $7. Oh no, okay. See, if you complain enough, things will go back your way again. We really need to find that their acting troop. They still have all these villagers from one acting troop. It's crazy. This is like almost all of the hunting grounds too now. What do I have even? 8, 11, 12. I don't even have $13. So we just play it. We just have to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they have 2. So there's no hunting grounds in here. I mean, there's no hunting grounds in there for Kazumaru either. I wonder if the I wonder if it's worth taking the estate back now and getting the silver. Or even just the pawn. Good news is single province is not very good for Kazu. Or it's somewhat risky. I have like Jack and acting troupe down here and something else. I was pretty lucky the last hunting grounds play that I didn't draw anything dead. I was quite lucky. Well, if you got that, you can probably just go for it. I mean, well, they not really. They don't know that I don't have the other hunting ground, which means I could get province, duchy, estate not too difficult, not too hard. I'm gonna lose, but they don't necessarily know that. They go for it, which sucks. I mean, I just have to go for it off 2 cards, right? Or off 1 card. I don't have any reason not to trigger here. I mean, Kazu's gonna have $8, so it's just whether I can find the hunting ground or not. I don't think this wins in and of itself, so we gotta play him. So lucky. It's not even actually there yet, but it was lucky to even. That was stupid. I didn't. That was so stupid. I don't think Kazu should have gone for it, given what he knew. But that was still. I won that game. I mean, stupid as far as a bizarre draw. Like, I got to exact it. Well, not exact in buys, but, you know, maybe it was even exact in buys. I don't remember now. Well, no, it couldn't have been because I had Citadel the first one and then. What do you do here? This is pretty awful. I guess invest maybe doesn't matter so much because you can probably just live your life buying treasures. And like if they exile one particular action, you can just go get a different one. Just do like double stockpile. Well, I don't like the doctor. I'm gonna wait until I hopefully have a bigger overpay. Or like a really big masterpiece or something. I mean, I guess if you draw pretty well with it, it could be okay. Yeah, I mean, if you get double estate hits, that's not so bad. I'll probably buy a courtyard here. Probably go stockpile courtyard. 2 relics. Love the relics. I mean, I don't love the relics, but you get doctor names like this, I mean, you'll... 2 trash doctor is pretty powerful. It's like a sentry. I wonder if I buy the stockpiles out just for the sake of it. There's a lot of... There's... What did I draw? Where did I shuffle? So there's like 4 coppers, 2 estates. The problem is that there's 2 courtyards. The other problem is they may buy out the stockpiles. I don't know if I want a relic or not. What am I really doing here? These questions. What if they go big masterpiece? I think it's, I think I have 7 stockpiles. Okay, probably you take a gold. Seems reasonable. I can say I'm gonna pivot to full. I wonder if I should have been taking fool's golds all along with like some of the split buys. I can believe it. This is not a good draw. Masterpiece for 9. I might not get attacked next turn, which I guess is nice. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think I play this one particularly well. I think I either needed to move on fool's golds or something. I mean, there are a few things. I mean, you can just double gold. I mean, if you do the masterpiece, I don't really think you're gonna miss province with this much copper removed. At least not very often. But you will slow down the relic attacking, which you wouldn't as much if you gold. 2 golds. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, if they like rush provinces, we maybe can just keep up on that without buying more money, but the silvers won't be particularly good against the relic. I didn't even know why the camel was on the board. I thought actual camel train was on the board the whole time. No joke. This sucks actually that they have this exact 8 hand. That super sucks. We can change all of these and let's just do it for the sheer joy of it. I am gonna put 1 stockpile back though in case that lets us hit 8 there. Which it might. I mean, if they miss province somewhere, we have a shot. I just don't know how likely that is. We can put a relic on top. I guess we might as well. I'm sure I'm gonna miss. Well, I didn't miss there. They did though. Don't really expect them to miss very often. What if they have coffers? How do you even get coffers here? Oh, swashbuckler. That's crazy. That's useful. That's quite good. I mean, copper there doesn't like super help you all that much. Not, I mean, it doesn't obviously help you. I don't know. Maybe it does. If we have a really extended duchy dance, probably okay for me. Okay, we're not gonna have a really extended duchy dance. Oh well. Gonna go for this. They kind of have to buy duchy. Well, they did accumulate another coffer, unfortunately. That was actually pretty close. Because, I mean, there's definitely worlds where they miss on some of that stuff. I mean, there's worlds where, of course, my green draws were pretty clean. But, well, this is a pain. This is so. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be able to just not do it. Like, I mean, I guess it doesn't even really work all that well, but it probably works well enough. Oh man. Yeah, I guess it's not that super good. This is very weird. I mean, Monkey's going to be good regardless, but I don't know if there's any way to kind of sidestep it, like just be doing not really a great money deck. I mean, all of the money stuff gains multiple cards too, for the most part. You could play a lot of giants or try to play a lot of giants. This is weird. This is like extremely weird. I mean, I guess you can just have enough money that you just are like double provincing instead of, if they draw you a bunch of cards, have enough money so that you can double province, and then I mean that may draw them cards, but it doesn't mean all the action stuff necessarily gets you a whole lot more than that. So maybe it does eventually. It's very strange. Of course, you can curse them. So it's not like you have that many. There's not spammable actions here. You don't have the village to support this because you can demand something. It's a very weird one. I don't feel great about it. I expect to do some stupid stuff and lose. I mean, what even? What angles are you even going for here? Ultimately. Just having then we just like play the monkeys and don't just pay off debt for a while. There's like not even stuff to gain with Inventor. It's like nothing. This board. Surely you would lose to. What if you play extremely straight money, like none of the extra gaining stuff, just like giants and golds. Would that just lose to something like? Surely that just loses to a big city quarter thing over enough time. There's infinite, not infinite, but there's like huge number of points here in Conquest if you eventually draw a deck with city quarters and have buys. So I don't know that outscoring that is really realistic. You'd have to have some kind of pile pressure. We're just gonna do this. Nobody really has money though. I guess that's the thing, is you may want to get like a giant so that you can actually produce action-based money to give. Um, could have put a city quarter into the shuffle. But so we could demand again. I'm not gonna get it down this turn. But if we can find this the city quarter here, we may get a little bit of draw going. Or it may miss. That's sad. Well, let's play monkey. Need to be deck tracking here, whether it's more likely that they have it for next turn or what. Or how much they're likely to draw here, so on and so forth. Guess I was gonna trigger a shuffle pretty much no matter what, so that's probably good to have this. These are so funny. These decks. We didn't find the other. They have no monkey here, though. They don't have buy. Was unfortunately quite a few of the city quarters. We could do. We could just put two. I mean, we're gonna trigger a shuffle. We could just put 2 city quarters in the shuffle. That was unfortunate. We didn't find that. Well, that we drew the fortune teller, I guess, specifically. This may just be a split in the city quarters at this point. With nothing to really super advantage anybody. Yes, we draw a fortune teller. Just buy another monkey. I guess I'm not buying anything. Oh well. Please draw 1 city quarter. Thank you. Alright, this is... pretty good. What did they do? Monkey? Just 1 monkey? I wonder if it's worth it to demand. Like, if I'm just ahead, then I should just, like, help myself guarantee going off, but... just get a giant. Guess it could be another giant. Or something like a tragic hero or inventor or something. I'm not gonna play them, but these average 3, so I would have 6, 8. You have double. Really don't need to go beyond that. I mean, a second copy of giant probably doesn't hurt, but I think money-wise, they're just gonna be too far behind. Even if they just keep drawing here, they still don't have buy, right? Buy tragic heroes. That's... Of course, a tragic hero draws me a bunch of cards. You just don't actually have the plus action and the draw to make the inventor stuff do anything for you. Like, you can't do this again. I'd be at 6 provinces. And it's not winning for you next turn or anything like that. It's not even like an angle that lets you do. It's just not. It's not even something that lets you get a bunch of conquests. Like, the inventors don't do that. You'd have to somehow build up by like a lot of cash. You'd need like a bunch of cauldrons and astrolabes. Or a lot of, maybe some tragic heroes or something. But you're also past the point where your cauldron curses, I think. Maybe not quite. Might as well be a cauldron gain itself, right? I mean, the tiara is going to be played on cauldron. I don't know. I guess if you get multiple tiaras, you can. So now the no curse. Like, is any of this enough points to do anything? Is it just a tie? Guess it's a tie. If my giant had given another curse, it wouldn't work, but which I could have guaranteed actually, right? Or no, because I might have revealed curse. Oh, no. Yeah, I could have guaranteed it. I didn't count this out. I could have played the fortune teller first and then the giants. I didn't know that this was even a thing. But it works, right? You just play the 2 inventors for 2 provinces and double province and you get tie. I guess if they had gotten 2 tiaras, no, then I don't know if you have the money for it. I don't know how much of this I want to go back and... They're probably getting a win now, right? Well, no, I don't know. But there may have been a win with tiara. I don't know if you get to 20. I don't know if you get to 16, though. I don't know. But I could have definitely scored one more point. I do think the tie is just trivial, right? And it's not a... I guess you can play for a win. I mean, you can go wait for next turn and get a bunch of tiaras and maybe have a way to score on, win on conquests. Well, you've blown your... Playing for win that way doesn't work so well because you have to get... You may not draw. Your problem there. I think you probably just take the tie. That's a bummer though to tie here because I could have... Maybe they'll play for a win or maybe they don't see it. I don't know. I'm going to be right back. What else is going on in the world? I probably won't grant if they go back for another one. The tiara gains do net. Well, what's their money? We can just count it, right? It'd be tiara, silver. Tiara doesn't give money, right? So they're playing for a win the next turn. I guess a tragic hero, or maybe this just wins now. I don't know. The tragic hero is like 2 buys, right? That's a bummer. I guess I should have played for that stuff. Well, that's on me. I thought it wouldn't come on in time, but clearly it did. I mean, pretty clearly I had the resources before Kazumaru did, so I could have made it work. That is okay. Probably getting swept, just about swept here. And the game I won was like a fluke. This is sad. I'm still salty about the first Doctor stuff. The gains here are non-existent. They're going to have double 5. Well, one double 5. I think he'd probably take... Well, Delos Workshop I'm not as clear on. Maybe it's good. It's okay to get mills. I mean, anything you can do here that scores a little bit is okay. Get an envoy. Get a rug. I guess I'll get this. Do we get another recruiter, or is that overkill? This is sort of sad, but I guess we gotta do it. You need some way to make... You need some way to make 8, but beyond that... You just need draw. I wonder if our rats make sense or not. I'm afraid they have just good enough shuffles that first player would be too much here. I don't really know that I like the second Devil's Workshop all that much. This is unfortunate. The unfortunate thing was not finding another card. Surely you get an envoy. Maybe you get rats. Not super friendly. I may lose on the back of gaining imps with rat instead of mill. Or gaining imps from Devil's Workshop with Devil's Workshop because of rats. This is one of those annoying boards where maybe you're just supposed to conclave back and forth. What am I going back to? You just enclave once and then you gotta get a mill, right? Unfortunately, we're already point dancing. Maybe I just don't do it until maybe I don't play the rats until the mills are gone. This board's stupid. Is you can still just miss. You can still super duper just miss. The old Harbinger Envoy trick. No, we can still miss, but I do think them not taking mill there does mean that I'm now in the lead if I don't whiff any draws. Which is a big if, but nonetheless, better position than I kind of was thinking I could get into. Okay. At some point, I need to play recruiter before one of the mills, but I don't know when exactly. We have to get to. We have to try and get to. Devil's Workshop. Which we're fine, we get there. And we make 8, so it's all good. We just go into the next shuffle without villagers, which is a little scary. Good news is we can play the rats now, so we can get a little bit a little bit of extra oomph out of these coppers maybe for our recruiters. And we can gain some imps. Though, like, Envoy would probably be better. I guess there's still estate maneuvering that can be done. Maybe we just end up trashing the... Maybe we just end up trashing the rats immediately. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can dance on estates. It's kind of funny. They're not dancing on estates, though. This is a little bit tough. But it surely is the silver, right, at this point. This is definitely the point where, okay, all right, we were rescued. They might toss the rats. I'd be fine with that. Okay, they toss the... yeah, I'm gonna... Cane or rats here. What do we draw? There's a lot of mills, right? It's like a gold and a copper. Like gold, copper, 2 mills. We don't need more money, but I guess we could have swapped. If we had drawn the rats first, we could have swapped up one more for rats. Would have been okay. It's not. Wouldn't be crazy at all to take an envoy over an imp at some point here. It's not like I have to have a million villagers to finish here. I'm sure they're fine regardless, but we will, especially if we do the estate stuff, we'll certainly. Well, they can't even do estates here, so that's fine. The lower this province pile gets before we do estate stuff, the better for me. I mean, you can extend this game out forever and ever with conquest buys and stuff. But it's not like, I mean, it'll be relatively golden. Excuse me. I have this feeling Kazu's gonna make us play it all the way, even if I like establish pretty solid deck control. Which is like a little annoying, but whatever. So I still want an imp. Maybe I could have discarded there and gotten another trash, but I keep drawing this envoy at the top. I mean, I don't know it's a discard there. It's not like it doesn't matter. All right, we're started on it. So I should probably follow. I think I can technically let them get one more, but that feels risky, and I'm not sure it's true. So I'm gonna go with it's not true. So let's get last of these, and we can discard a couple of these. Trash a copper, have an imp on top. Ooh, imps, or imp mill. And then I can set stuff up most of the time too. One nice thing, if we go the enclave, if they start buying enclaves instead, then we'll be able to trash gold to replenish villagers. Not that, I mean, the villagers are good for now. So the goal here is to trash a copper, and then it may be okay for me to trash one estate. I haven't counted it all out. Gonna make us do it. That's fine. I mean, you might as well play for them or for them dudding. That makes sense. I didn't dud yet, but we don't want to draw, or we don't want to discard. Well, maybe we need to. What can we even dud on? What do we have in deck? 2 duchies is 6 points, 24. We have 5 mills to 3. So 5 to 11, that's 19. So it's 3 province. So there's just one more province in. So there, but if we drew, this recruiter draws Devil's Workshop province. Yeah, we need to discard. There is one nightmare draw that doesn't work. We still get to the Devil's Workshop here. Fine. guess we could have we have to survive. That was the right call, because we did. It was okay. I think it may be okay to trash an estate to recruiter. Though we have this copper, so here it doesn't matter. I guess I'm gonna leave too. We survive one more round of this. Are we okay? I do feel like Kazu should have moved on the estate sooner, since they were gaining imps, since they had the 2 Devils workshops. Maybe I'm wrong, and they were like had a village issue and had to do the rat stuff, but I feel like they could have even afforded to maybe trash a gold at some point, since they have the 2 envoys and all the imps. Like, you can probably play a couple mills for money and get there, but maybe it was just a little tenuous for Kazu to go for that. Yeah, the Harbinger setup stuff is nice. I only got to set up a little bit with mill once, but that's fine. So they look at envoy, but don't. Surely you just like Royal Gallia envoy. Like, that's got to be better than a mill, even if you don't. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, you can top deck stuff. I guess that's as good. It's probably for Kazu. I don't think the deading is really ever a concern. So if we do they do Duchy Estate here. They're at 36. I do Duchy Estate. I'm at 38. Yeah, double estate loses still. I can't trash an estate though, because they can double estate. That loses though. Then all I have to do is then they'll buy province, and probably not gain an estate, right? They just buy a province, and we have to see if I can afford province. But I do have to find everything here, which is super far from guaranteed. I guess I don't have to hit 8. I can literally buy a duchy if I find the like I don't have to enclave. Enclave is just maybe a little nicer for that. Is there any world where the next 2 cards mean I needed to have? I mean, if the next 2 cards are gold, Devil's Workshop, I needed to have discarded once. If the next 2 cards are like, that's the only case where I needed to have discarded, right? I'm gonna lose here, and I'm gonna cry and cry and cry. Well, that's a little more promising. I don't think it makes sense to discard because we may have an envoy play that. Now we can discard because if we draw another gold, we can do an enclave. Well, no, we can't, but it's fine to discard. Actually, we should just leave it, right? We have an envoy on top with an imp, and the duchy is already enough, so we should not play the mill. Because this is just guaranteed, basically. Probably not technically, but I'd say that and it'll whiff. Now all they do is buy province. There's nothing. Buy province, gain an envoy. All you need to do. I guess you can take the estate. Then you only have to hit 2 the next turn. Yeah, I mean, you might as well take the estate if you have the Devil's Workshop. It doesn't really hurt you. Because if I don't hit province, then all you have to do is hit 2 the next turn. So that's better. I do have envoy. This worked out pretty much perfectly. They're going to dance silvers now too. I can't deal with this. They can draw whatever I put in there. I don't know how to prevent them doing setup. Like, what is the... Are they gonna dance silvers too? I'd be so mad. The silver dancing loses to province estate though. Yeah, they have to know well, I guess it's not guaranteed, but they have to know it's pretty likely that I have envoy. There we go. Bummer about the Overlord one. Or not the Overlord, City Court. Should have played that more cleanly. I guess I can just go down to 2 monkeys once I'm at that point and have 2 more terminal or have another action. Have another action for more stuff. Just be in a position to have a bigger mega turn. It's kind of weird though. Like, what do you have tiaras? Yeah, I guess I just underplayed it. I was just convinced that the score could go fast enough, I guess. That was not the case. I mean, on your final turn, you have 6 terminals, which is quite a lot. You don't have to play the monkeys. Yep, that one was definitely winnable. Or not win, more than winnable. I should have won it. And then that stockpile one somehow came out kind of close, though. It was looking bad for me for most of it. I think their doctor hits aren't as good. Then I don't really like the doctor opening all that much, but that's what it is. All right, I don't have anything more to say. I don't know why I'm rambling. I'm just reflecting. You know, it's good to reflect on the match. Think about what could be improved and what could. But good games. I mean, he played them all well. Didn't like every decision. I do think this one he dropped by not getting the points, getting the mill at one point. It wasn't really fully checkmated necessarily, but put himself in a bad spot. If I don't miss, I win. There is still a good chance of me missing, of course. I'm just repeating things I already said during the games at this point, so hope you liked that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will have 2 more matches this season. So far, it's going pretty well still. If we can get good results in the last 2, we should make it to the finals. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all later.